round number 8 this weekend is the Hoosier Cross Country Challenge. Today's AMA ATVA sanctioned event brought to you by Texas Tire, Blinkstar, Fly Racing, Western Power Sports.
Welcome, race fans, to the MAXC Racing Series. Today's online coverage brought to you by Obermeyer Yamaha. Obermeyer Yamaha in Jasper, Indiana is your full-service dealership for your Yamaha power sports vehicles and equipment. You can visit Obermeyer Yamaha online at www.obyamaha.com. Well, the MAXC Racing Series ventures down to Southeast Indiana this weekend for the Hoosier Cross Country Challenge, round number 8, and finds itself on the Circle W Farms. Now, the perception left by the riders this weekend from the pro class all the way down to the youth division was that it was well-liked with plenty of boulders, creek crossing, hills, and good old Indiana dirt. Well, track conditions this weekend were fast, and the youth class certainly proved that first thing Saturday morning as the 65cc, 85cc, and Super Mini youth classes lined up. Well, in the 65cc class, Caleb Hagan locks in his 2011 championship with 6 consecutive wins for the MAXC Racing Series. In second place right now, it's Langdon Feltner. In third place, Cameron Lee, right behind him by only 1 point. Langdon Feltner will finish in second place this weekend. Meanwhile, Logan Magell will finish in third. Another tug of war for the 2011 points chase between Eric Douglas and Tate Garretaz. Now, Garretaz coming on strong late in the season with 3 first-place finishes in round 6, 7, and 8. That means he only trails behind Eric Douglas, your current leader, with 173 points. Garretaz 170 points, but again, 3 wins back-to-back-to-back. Meanwhile, Dawson Dunning in third place for the points chase. How about Cade Young finishing up third place this weekend? He also still in the hunt. And finally, the battle that we've watched all year long, the Super Mini class, Austin Lee versus Mike Wachowski. Lee with 5 wins on the season, Wachowski with 2. Wachowski only trails by 9 points. Meanwhile, Vincent Smith finishing up in third place this weekend. Johnny Schoolcraft, 4th place and 4th for the overall points chase. Next up, how about the youth quad class, the 70cc quad class to be exact. The new rider to the MAXC Racing Series this weekend, William Whitty, takes the win. He'll edge out Paxton Dickerson. Now, the question from the race fans, however, is where is Sadie Welch? Sadie Welch going into round 5, undefeated, unattended this weekend. The race fans want to know, are we going to get a chance to see Whitty versus Welch? We'll have to find out in round number 9. Meanwhile, the 90cc production quad class, Charlie Welch still leads the series points. Welch goes into round 4 with 3 wins under his belt. Meanwhile, Corey Silverthorne took the win this weekend and round number 7. He's back-to-back wins right now coming on strong. Bo Martin sitting in second place for the points chase overall. He finished up in 4th this weekend. Dylan Conwell on the podium in 3rd place. He 5th place overall. Ethan McReynolds in 4th for the series. On to the 90cc stock quad class. Now, Bryson Clark leads your series right now with 166 points. But right behind him with 165 points is Bryce Enright. Clark has 3 wins on the season. Enright, 4 podium finishes. But here's where it gets crazy. Isaiah Silverthorne, huge win this weekend. He's in 4th place for the overall, takes the win this weekend. Peyton Fleming, third place overall. He finishes up in second. What happened to Clark and Enright? It was a sixth and fifth place finish for those two riders, leaving it wide open for Silverthorne and Fleming on the podium. Well, the last class to cover here in the youth quad class will be the schoolboy class. Cole Setzer with another win. That means he'll go back to back, round 6, 7, and 8. All first place finishes for him as he finishes out the season here going into round 9 pretty strong. Lee Smith with another consistent podium finish. He'll have 4 podium finishes for the season. He'll trail in second place for the series points. How about Shelby Wagner? Shelby, talking to him before the race, was talking about making it to the podium, and guess what? He does. Wagner will finish in third place. Got to take my hat off, though, to Jake Hendershot. Out for round number 7 because of that broken arm. Hendershot comes back out, wastes no time to get into the action. He'll finish in 4th place in that cast. Nice job to Hendershot. Well, as the day went on, track conditions would continue to hold together, and then it would be time for the big bike class. One of the events for the adult bike class would be the Dash for Gas from Dragon Racing Fuels. Who would it be pulling the whole shot? In the Open A class, it would be Zach Love. Zach Love wins 110 octane can of race gas, and he'll also go on to win the Open A class. Congratulations to Zach Love. In the Pro Bike Division this weekend, Morgan Moss out of St. Francisville, Louisiana, makes the trek up to the MAXC Racing Series this weekend. Morgan running strong early in the Pro Division, but only find his day to be cut short because of a busted tire. Tough break for Moss this weekend. Hope to see him back up 9. Meanwhile, Jeff Craig out of Columbus, Indiana, your 2011 Pro Points leader, takes a win this weekend. Congratulations to him. Meanwhile, Chris Douglas will finish up in second. Sean Clark out of Louisville, Kentucky in third. Obermeyer Yamaha, Stephen Squire will finish fourth. And Derek Allen out of Petersburg, Indiana will round out your top 5 in the pro bike class. Now, let's take a look at some of your top 20 riders that would go on to win their individual classes. We'll start off with Jesse Parr out of Nashville, Indiana. He'll win the heavy B class. He'll finish 9th place overall. John Metzel out of Bethel, Ohio. He'll win the vet A class, finish 12th place overall for him. In the senior A class, Mark LaBella out of Cincinnati, Ohio, takes a win. 13th place for him, and 20th place overall in Martinsville, Indiana, with the win in the light B, Sam Mattingly. Other top finishes in the big bike class. How about the vet B? Stephen Livingston with the win there. Steve Indres will finish in second. Shannon Rose in third. In the senior B class, Matt Tiller, Joe Williams, then Mike Snap. In super senior, Marty Thatcher, Don Rainey, then Robert Kirchner in third. Heavy C class, your winner, Elia Bean, then Cole Foreman, followed by Cody LeMaster. In the light C class, John Schoolcraft out of Martinsville, Indiana, big win there. Austin Williams in second, Garrett Kirby in third. One of your biggest classes today, the C first year, is Connor Smith on top, Glendon Cox second, Daniel Daly in third, Hunter Maddox running out your top 4. Well, the afternoon quad class continues to heat up here on the MAXC Racing Series as Taylor Kaiser makes a debut on his number 42 Yamaha here with the MAXC Racing Series. Kaiser would go on to battle side by side with Donnie Ackerman, your 2011 MAXC Racing Point Series leader, with 3 wins under his belt. He did give a win up to Ryan Lane early in the season. Kaiser would go on to take the checkered flag. Ackerman will finish in second. Ryan Lane in a hard-fought third place. Congratulations to our top 3 pro riders. They'll finish top 3 overall here today. Next up, it's a Dragon Racing Fuel Dash for Gas in the quad class. It's the A 16 to 24, and who would it be? How about quad number 661, Jay Humphrey with the whole shot win, and Humphrey would go on to win the class here today. Followed by him in second place will be Ray Humphrey. Third place goes out to Cody Gibbs. Meanwhile, Kevin Cunningham, your 2011 points leader with 3 wins under his belt, will finish up in fourth. Now let's recap some of the other afternoon quad classes. In the A25 Plus, Fred Marley will win his third straight in a row. In the B16 to 24, Jake Stonebreaker, your current points leader, will take a win this weekend and 3 under his belt. In the B25 Plus, this time it's Zach Shuey, his second win on the season. In the B30 Plus, Richard Mott with another win, 3 in a row. In the B40 Plus, Bill Westring will take back-to-back wins this weekend. In the C16 to 24, huge class here on the Max Racing Series, Jacob Tommy with the win this weekend. Meanwhile, in the C25 Plus, Eric Newton takes the win here this weekend. Justin Overfell in the C30 Plus, and the C40 Plus 4 in a row for Lance Nunn. The Utility Open, back-to-back for Brett Tyndall. And rounding out the afternoon quad action, the D first year, one of the biggest classes we've seen out here this weekend. Darren Milton, 4 in a row for him. He leads the 2011 points chase with 147. Well, that wraps it up for round 8 of the Max Racing Series, the Hoosier Cross Country Challenge this weekend. Today's AMA ATVA sanctioned event has been brought to you by Max's Tire, Blingstar, Fly Racing, Western Power Sports, Spider Graphics, and Circle W Farms. Today's online coverage brought to you by Obermeyer Yamaha. You can visit Obermeyer online at www.obyamaha.com. On behalf of the entire Max Racing crew, we hope to see you back at rounds 9 and 10.